Congratulations. I know you've had a few weeks to look forward to this celebration. Is it everything you hoped it would be?
Yeah, and I would almost so as expected, because we felt the same after the Tottenham game. It's always special to win something, and at certain clubs maybe even a little bit more. I experienced this at Feyenoord, where the fans are so passionate, and it's the same and more over here.
In terms of this season and the way it's gone and the fact that it was won so early, that there was such a big points total, could you have expected this season to have been so smooth when you took over?
No, I don't think you expect anything like this. If you look at the Premier League for the last few seasons, it was always a race to the end. Always two teams or even three teams that were competing till the last day. So yeah, to even be part of it is already very nice, let alone to win it 4 games before the end.
And I'm sure you're going to go away and enjoy, this moment. Go away with your family in the summer. When does your mind switch to next season?
Probably 4 weeks ago. No, I think it never stopped, but even during the season you're already looking towards the next season. Although, of course, Richard, the sports director, is more focused on the long term than me, but he keeps me informed all the time. And as you can expect, the targets we have now didn't come up last week. We are looking for them for a long time.
And your first season in the Premier League, I mean, it's unheard of that you go and win the Premier League title. As I said, you're new to this league. I mean, at what stage of this season were you sort of thinking, we have got a great chance here of going and winning the Premier League? Was there a defining moment, maybe a game or a goal?
Nah, thinking that we would be part of it, it was already quite early in the season, maybe after the Man United win, where we saw that before that we played good teams, but United was, especially at that time, we expected them to be top 6 as well. So to beat them 3-0 in their stadium was for me a moment I was like, okay, we can compete for the league this season. Maybe after City away, that was really a moment where I felt like it's going to be very hard for other teams to end up above us.
And I just want to ask you about some of the pictures that we're seeing, because Trent Alexander-Arnold is making his way around the ground. We saw him incredibly emotional at the end of last season with Jurgen's last game in charge. He's been a key part of the squad for this season and this title win. You can see the emotion, and you'll have seen that behind the scenes, how much emotion and how much thought and how difficult the decision was to leave the club.
Yeah, of course. He's leaving such a great club, and he knows, he feels that. And it's not only the club he leaves, he's been at this club for 20 years. He knows everyone over here, teammates, staff members. So it's normal if you leave a club after a few years, you're probably going to miss it, let alone after 20 years, let alone if you're going to leave Liverpool. So, but again, he showed today, okay, the fans showed a great reaction towards him. But the quality he showed today again is why it's such a pity that he's going to leave.
Why did you bring him on at half-time? What was the thinking? Was it always the plan?
No, it was always the plan to give him some playing time, and I think this was a good moment for him to impact the game for 45 minutes, and Connor has done really well in the last weeks. But I think he deserved to be on the pitch for all he's done for me, for his teammates, for this club. He deserved to be one more time on the pitch at Anfield, and the reaction of the fans was, as expected, outstanding again.
I mean, when you see sort of these scenes, Daniel's just asked you about next season. Season, but we can only go off media reports, but it looks like there could be a lot of business in the summer, and Liverpool are looking like they want to get their business done early. Is that fair to say?
I'm not sure if it's going to be a lot, but we know, and the club, Richard, ownership, we're all aligned on what we try to achieve. But it's already very, very, very positive that we kept Mo and Virgil, and a few others that we tried to sign look positive. But yeah, we are very happy with the squad we are having as well, and this club has always shown if they can strengthen the team, that's what we do. But big or not, I think it's already a big summer because we won the league.
And obviously for this season, everything's worked out perfectly for you in terms of how the players have taken into your tactics and You've took the league by storm. For next season, what do you think it's going to take? Is it a new style? Obviously, I don't want to put you in a corner here, but what do you think it's going to take for next season? Would it have to be a different style of Liverpool, or you're going to build on what you've got here?
It would be weird if I would play completely different, but we have to adapt. Always, you have to try to become better, and I think there are certainly a few things in our game that we can improve with these players, and which is normal with every team tries to do. If there's a possibility, you try to strengthen it with players you bring in, but we need to be better next season, because competition will probably be better next season as well.
Listen, Arne, I don't want you to miss the rest of the lap of honour, so thank you so much for your time. Thanks for coming over to talk to us. Congratulations. Thank you. Daniel, you're going to go in and get some player reaction, I think.